Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of fire. So if you're an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of July the 26th through the 28th, 2024. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check in with me first because I might discontinue. But for now, I am still taking reading orders. And I'm still on the fence about the phone reading, so wait for me to announce those. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Four of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Sun, we have the Devil, the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so the overall energy, it seems as if maybe you've been exerting a lot of energy out into the universe. And you might need to take a break or rest. Kind of seems to like maybe there's something that you started. It could have been a passion project for sure, or something creative. But it just seems like, you put everything into it and then you just said, okay, I'm tired, let me take a break. And now you're just kind of like waiting to be recharged. Now, hopefully, your health is okay. Maybe you're needing to take vitamin D or anything that's going to boost your immunity. But it does seem as if like you're being drained, or that something is feeding off of you or attached to you. It could be a draining relationship. Hopefully it's not, some sort of a virus or anything, but it does seem like something is feeding off of your energy. Something is draining you. Now, it also could be that there is just like negative energy around you. Maybe there is, spirits. Maybe it's spirits that's around you or draining your energy. But even if it's literal people, then the people themselves might have something negative attached to them. I don't know. It just seems that maybe you're having like a lot of anxiety about things. Maybe something feels like you're choking. It also could just be a blockage in regards to the throat chakra, because you're not speaking up for yourself or saying how you feel. You're keeping things locked inside. This also could have to do with your work environment. Maybe you work in a facility where there's a lot of sick or unhealthy individuals, whether it's a hospital or a jail. I feel that you're wanting to get yourself out of this situation. I do feel that you will move on from whatever this entrapment is, or you just feeling like locked or stuck. I feel like you're going to, find a way out of this situation. I don't know if you are being guided towards an earth sign, or if there's an earth sign being guided towards you, and this person might be sick, whether mentally or physically or emotionally. It definitely seems like there could be an earth sign energy around you, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe a Leo as well. It's possible that someone has just been trying to get your attention, or someone has been wanting forgiveness, but seems like you are ignoring this person's efforts. But it does seem like maybe somebody is trying to drive you crazy. I'm concerned about your health situation too. Not your health, financial. Although finances could be taking a toll on your health, like there's a lack of something. It feels that maybe someone is needing to follow the money or the trail of money. It could be that you don't like your job, or maybe you're having to transfer, or maybe you need to find part-time work. It's like you're having to follow the money. What is most lucrative that's in alignment with you right now? Something that you could find as something that's doable for you. I kind of feel like you don't want to do something, but for money you have to. It's also possible that someone might have information, like a lead on something that you need to follow. They're like, here's a job lead. And like, it could come from an earth sign. Maybe they have like a job lead for you. You also might have to cut ties with unhealthy attachments. Maybe you feel hopeless, like you don't know how to get out of your situation, or you're caught up into something and you're like, I don't know how to untangle myself or this situation. I don't know how to get myself out of this. But even if you do feel like you're in a knot or in a bind, like I said, I see it unraveling. Yeah, I don't know. You might need to set boundaries with people as well. Either move on or just say no. Also, someone around you might be suffering from an addiction. I see the devil trying to come out already. Yeah. if someone is using like some form of dark magic, they might be trying to bind you in some way or prevent you from having love or moving on from them or finding money. So you might need to acknowledge this darkness if you've been ignoring it. A lot of times too, it is better to just like face your demons or face that darkness. If it is, an outside force, it's like you still need to face it or acknowledge it. Now, there also may be a situation where someone has been incarcerated, but they're being released. Feels like you've really been trying to reserve your energy, or like you've been having to use some form of self-discipline. Like, I don't know what this is. It seems like you've been trying to restrict yourself, trying to stay away from something that is not healthy for you. Now, again, this could be health related. Maybe it's something in regards to your diet. Maybe you're trying to quit smoking. Or maybe it's just unhealthy people in your environment that you're trying to stay away from. It also could be some sort of money-making opportunity that keeps presenting itself to you, and you're like, but I don't want to make my money that way. But it's like you're being led to doing it. Maybe it's something as simply as, getting work if you're an entrepreneur. Or maybe, somebody is like, I'm reserved, like, I don't want to get on the pole, or I don't want to do a OnlyFans. I don't want to do that. And it's just like maybe something keeps calling you to make your money that way. Or even like somebody who used to sell pharmaceuticals and they have been clean of that, but now they feel drawn back to it. It's just like, I'm trying to do right. I'm trying to make money the way everybody else makes it, but that's not for me. I think I need to go back to the streets. Or, like somebody is thinking like these dark thoughts are plaguing you. And especially if it does have to do with money or finances. Another way this could be interpreted is that, you're being tempted to get involved with someone who's in a relationship or unavailable, and you're like, I don't want to do that. It's like you might be fighting with that. And it also could be that someone wants to be with you, or they really want to be with you, but because they're in a relationship they can't, but they've been thinking about it more and more, but they don't want to be that person that cheats. But maybe their needs aren't being fulfilled in a relationship and they can't stop thinking about you. But it also seems like maybe someone is suffering because they're not following their heart. Seems to be a lack of security. It seems that your lower chakra is being starved. This could play out so many ways. It could be like a literal health issue going on, some sort of sickness or illness that you could be dealing with. Or it could be, trying to starve like your shadow side, not wanting to do shadow work when you need to, not wanting to look at your inner demons when you need to. I feel that you're needing to find the root of your suffering. Or maybe you already know what it is, but because you're ignoring it instead of confronting it, that's why you're suffering. And then I also just feel like either you severely miss an earth sign, specifically a Capricorn, or they feel that way about you and they're in your energy, trying to get your attention, but maybe you're rejecting their gestures, especially if they're indirect or being covered up in some way, like clues, like maybe they're breadcrumbing you and you're just like, I don't want breadcrumbs. Yeah, it's like you're either ignoring your desires, ignoring inner demons, or ignoring some sort of health issue that needs attention. Something needs your attention, put it that way. I feel like you can't keep ignoring something. Seems like you start to feel anxiety if it seems like you're being watched, or if like you feel like you're being watched, you start to get anxiety. You also might just start developing anxiety because you're not taking some sort of action towards what you want, or you did take action for it, but now you're just like in this waiting stage, and because it's taking so long to happen, you just start feeling paranoid or anxious. Definitely, if you are waiting on some sort of response from somebody, seems to start driving you crazy or eating at you. It could be a response about a job, an apartment, or a love interest. I really feel like your dreams have been trying to tell you something, or maybe you're going to have some sort of significant dream over the weekend. But this dream is supposed to be helpful. It's supposed to give you clarity or help you find your way out. Pay attention to the movies or TV shows you decide to watch. So many times where I feel like I'm just watching something at random is like a bizarre message in there for me. Like I needed to hear that. I needed to see that. And it's so weird how that happens. And especially too when I'm just like, I'm not looking for any messages. I don't want any, like, I'm gonna find something so bizarre or so out there, far from what I, intended to watch this weekend. And it's like, there it is. The message is just still finds its way to you. Another unusual thing that I notice, and this might be happening to you as well, is that you leave clues out for yourself, like your higher self. And it's like somehow you circle back around to something. And it's just like, oh, I've been here before. And it's just like, because you got lost and you needed to see this, or you needed to, here's a clue. Anytime you get lost, this is what was left here for you. So like, for instance, I journal, and there have been times where I'm just like looking through my old journal, and maybe for the intent to find something else. Like maybe I'm intentionally looking for, one thing, and then it's like, there it is. It's like, oh wow, like I wrote about this before. I talked about this before. So you might get some sort of sign or clue that's like, you're getting warmer. So if you are lost or looking for answers, like it's likely that your higher self has already left it out for you, the clues or the answer that you're looking for. Also, while I was talking, I was getting something about a Scorpio or the symbol of a Scorpio. I don't know if this message is trying to tell you about a Scorpio. Or if maybe you already were thinking about a Scorpio or something that is significant that represents Scorpio that you needed to hear. I don't know. But I'm getting something about the symbol of a Scorpio. Maybe someone has a Scorpio tatted on them somewhere. That is a clue. It kind of makes me think of like the Matrix, where Neo had a dream, and in the dream it says something about follow the white. Oh no, that's what he saw on his computer screen. And then he kind of like tried to dismiss it, and then those people showed up at his house. And then when he was like, no, I don't want to go, and then the girl turned around and she had like that white rabbit tattoo on her. So it was like something literal being used as a clue to like follow or go after that. So I don't know. I just kind of feel like pay attention to that. Depending on where you live, I don't know if you're going to see a Scorpio, like the bug, the Scorpio. You might be like, what does that mean? Look up to what Scorpios actually do, or the nature of a Scorpio. Maybe that also is like a clue as to the approach that you need to take. You know how a lot of, I think, martial arts moves are like named after like the nature of an animal or an insect. Like I'm thinking about like Crouching Tiger, and it's just like, why is it called Crouching Tiger? And it's just like, there's a reason why it's named after a tiger. Or there's a reason why something is named, that move is named after something, is because you take on that nature of it to do something. And so, I don't know, maybe Scorpio is the answer for you. Like you must become the Scorpio. I don't know. Scorpion. I'm hearing like having to follow the truth, follow the instructions, follow the order. I don't know. Something is like a structure, and you're having to play by the rules or follow this structure. Again, I'm getting something being revealed to you, something that you weren't aware of. I feel like you're going in some direction because you have no place else to go. Something feels like rejection, like you have no other choice. You're like, I have to go on this path. This is the path that I'm forced to go on. Maybe something did become out of your hands or beyond your control. You also might need to take or follow the advice of your physician in regards to something. I don't know too if you are needing to go back to school. Maybe something is like a catch-22, like you need to do something but you can't afford it. Or it's like you keep being told to do this and then you go do it and they're like, but you got to do this first. And it's like, but I just came from there. Something also looks like following the path of a literal earth sign. Unless they're following you. Kind of feels that somebody is having a hard time giving up their stubborn ways. Seems like there's something significant about an earth sign that could be watching you or keeping tabs on you. I feel like somebody is still stuck in your energy. In a nutshell, I do kind of feel like maybe you need to rest. Like you need to recharge. All right, let's see what additional messages there are for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have Temple Path, Man holding a coin, Healer of the Ages, overall energy, 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. All right, so I do feel that there is some sort of path that is being illuminated for you, or something is like guiding post for you. It's possible that an earth sign is waiting for you or has something that can help you. Health-wise, maybe something is being brought to your attention. Something is being highlighted so that you can take heed to it or, go to the doctor. I do feel that maybe, you're needing to heal, like I said, or recover. It also could be that you are the healer. You're the one that has to, and that's why you're tired, because you're always having to drain negative energy, or, heal people that are literally sick. And that could be, you could be surrounded by people that need help. It also seems that there is a blockage in the throat. Everything that has been happening is always for a reason. And I feel like you're going to understand that, or you finally come to that conclusion, or you embrace the path that you're on. Something might be a path to healing for you. On a mundane level, you might need to go to school. Just kind of feels like there is an opportunity waiting for you. In a love situation, again, is kind of like heavy earth energy coming out. Maybe an earth sign is meant to walk a path with you. You might not realize that you are healing someone just being in their presence, or vice versa. All right, so hopefully this helps. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.